This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, everyone knows by now that NWBO, Northwest Biotherapeutics, is suing the market makers for spoofing their stock. They claimed that between 2017 and 2022, these market makers were spoofing their stock and costing them millions of dollars. Okay? And they sued the market makers, and the market makers, of course, they put a motion to dismiss. And it was timely, not like in my case, where they can do whatever they want and they don't got to follow the rules. But I digress. They filed a motion to dismiss, and the judge granted it in part and denied it in part. And what that means is this: these market makers are more than likely going to have to turn over their trading history of NWBO. And for you guys who are not familiar with spoofing, spoofing is when these criminals, they want to push the price of your stock down. So what they do, they put sell orders at a price that's lower than what it's currently trading at, even though they have no intention of selling. They might not even have the shares to sell, but they put it out there into the market, and it manipulates the algorithms to push the price down. And after they push the price down, then they spoof it again at a lower price. Then they spoof it again at a lower price. And they keep spoofing it and keep pushing the price down of your stock. And the thing is, NWBO, I believe it's a very, very good company. They possibly have the cure to cancer. Well, not the cure to cancer. Let me rephrase. Not the cure to cancer, but a lot of specific treatments for your individual cancer. Like, they actually take your DNA and figure out therapy that's specific for your type of cancer. So their cancer treatment is specific for the cancer and specific to your DNA. And more than likely, they're going to get some FDA approval very, very soon. So beyond the fact that I believe that this lawsuit is moving forward, that they're going to get access to the trading history of these bad actors, I think it might even cause a short squeeze. And I'm not telling anybody to buy, hold, or sell NWBO. But based on what I'm seeing, it could cause a short squeeze if they go to discovery and these bad actors, these criminals, have to turn over the trading history for NWBO. But here's why this is very important, in my opinion, to AMC and GME shareholders, to the entire market as a whole. You know what these bad actors, these market makers are claiming? They're claiming spoofing is part of trading. That is what they do. They're trying to justify spoofing a stock. They're trying to make it normal for them to manipulate the price of a stock. They want the courts to legalize spoofing. That's my interpretation of what they're trying to do. But if this gets to discovery, and I really think it will, unless they come out with some type of negotiated settlement with NWBO, if they're forced to turn over the blue sheets, forced to turn the trade history of NWBO, it's going to show a modus operandi. It's going to show what they've been doing from 2017 to 2022 with NWBO. And you know what I think that's going to do also? That's going to help AMC, GME, and other stocks that are being spoofed and manipulated, because it's going to show the modus operandi of these bad actors. And I believe it's going to be helpful to my lawsuit against Robinhood, FINRA, DTCC, Citadel, and Ken Griffin, because I'll be able to show the courts, look, this is a pattern of behavior that they've been engaged in for years. This is how they conduct business, and it is illegal. They're using spoofing and market manipulation in order to manipulate the price of a stock and rob from who? retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. So I am hoping this NWBO case goes to discovery. I'm hoping they are forced to turn over the trading history, because I believe once they turn over the trading history of NWBO, it's going to help MMTLP. It's going to help AMC. It's going to help GME. It's going to help MULN. It's going to help NEO. It's going to help SoFi. It's going to help a lot of companies in the market, because they can no longer claim that we are conspiracy theorists. Okay? They can no longer claim that we are conspiracy theorists. What these bad actors have been engaged in over the last 4 years with AMC and GME is unconscionable. The evidence of the fraud and the corruption is overwhelming. The only reason they have not been brought to justice is because the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI have been practicing willful blindness. And the only way for us to get justice is inside of a courtroom or when their liquidity runs out. And if you look at the reverse repo, you can see that their liquidity is drying up. Bottom line is this. The bad actors, the market makers, the naked shorters, the spoofers will do anything in their power not to have to turn over their trading history of NWBO, MMTLP, AMC, GME, MULN. But I think that time is coming to an end, because I think the judge in the NWBO case is going to take this to discovery and force them to turn over the trading history. And I am hoping that in my lawsuit also, that the courts send them to discovery and forces them to turn over, or orders them rather, to turn over the trading history of AMC and GME over the last 4 months. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that if NWO gets the trading history from these market makers, is it going to be easier for us to get the trading history of MMTLP, AMC, GME, and a whole lot of other stocks that they've been manipulating over the last 4 years? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.